Hello, my name is Ms. Marino, and I teach the Emergency Medical Responder course, or the EMR course. This course used to be called the MRT course. In this course, you'll have a chance to explore stepping stone skills into careers in emergency ambulance, firefighter, police, law enforcement, emergency medical, such as ER tech, precursor to nursing, PA. In the course, you'll have the opportunity to learn skills that you'll be able to treat patients with. Some of the skills that will be addressed are things like airway management skills, where you'll learn how to give oxygen to patients, BLS, HCP, CPR, which stands for Basic Life Support, Healthcare Provider CPR, which is Team CPR, patient assessment for medical and trauma patients, things like bandaging and splinting. You'll learn how to take vital signs of patients. And those were some of the opportunities.
Hi, I'm Ms. Ferguson Taylor, the instructor of the pre-nursing program. So in your first year, in order to get into the pre-nursing program, your first year you would be a sophomore. You would have to take allied health and health science, which are half semesters each. Then your second year, which is a junior, you would take Foundation Health 1 and Medical Terminology. Your third year, you would take the pre-nursing program, if qualified to get into the program. Once you're in that program, you will experience life learning.
For CNAs, of course, we know how to transfer a patient from bed to wheelchair.
In the lab, you will learn skills such as basic skills, personal care, mental health care, and clients' rights. You will also have internship at nursing home. You will learn to take care of a patient by bathing, grooming, dressing, and toileting the patient. You'll also assist them to and from a wheelchair and a bed.
For CNAs, of course, we wear our scrubs to school.
For scrubs, you have to wear your scrubs to school. Here are some pointers. Your scrub must be clean, no jewelry, and your scrub must also be neat. Long hair, you do have to pin your hair up. And you have to have short nails. Your sneakers should be either black or white. Once you're in the program, there will be more discussed about this.
CNAs, of course we're going to take our patient's vital signs.
Classroom norms. You have to be on time, be respectful, attendance does matter, no cell phones or earbuds or AirPods, and come prepared each day.
For CNAs, of course we're going to wash our hands before you treat the patients.
Nursing can be a rewarding experience that can positively impact people every day. You have opportunities to provide comfort and support to patients and their families in challenging times. So, if you're thinking about entering the medical field, this would be a great start. Remember, at the end of this program, you can sit for the state test to become a certified nursing assistant. So go sign up.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gray and I teach technology education. The courses that I teach are Introduction to Video Gaming 1 and 2, Introduction to Engineering Design, and Civil Engineer and Architecture. In Introduction to Video Game Design and Video Game Design 1 and 2, students will do everything that has to do with creating and publishing video games. Students will be responsible for designing characters, levels, art, and animation. Students will learn both drag and drop and coding as they design and create video games. They will use programs such as Code.org, Construct 3, and GameMaker 2. This is a popular class. If you like video games and you think you would enjoy coding, this is a great way to get introduced to coding and creating video games. As far as the coding, the art and animation, students generally really enjoy this class. In Civil Engineer and Architecture, CEA utilizes the activity project problem-based approach to teaching and learning. Students analyze, design, and build both electronic and physical models of residential and commercial facilities. And you can see the diagrams on the left are pictures that were created with the Revit software, and then the two pictures at the bottom are physical models that we build from the pictures and dimensions and graphs that they get from the Revit software. Again, this is a popular and interesting class. In Introduction to Engineering Design, in IED, students dig deep into the engineering design process, applying math, science, and engineering standards to hands-on projects. As you can see, the student in the lower right picture is designing in Onshape. We also use Autodesk Inventor, and we also use Autodesk Fusion 360 and AutoCAD. So you learn a variety of CAD software. And then, as you can see, the picture on the left is a 3D printer, which we will utilize to print out some of your designs. Also, in Introduction to Engineering Design, we utilize Vex Robotics and also Connects roller coasters, where you design and build both robots and roller coasters. That's it. Hope you will take one of these electives. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, I am Mr. Spatrino and I am the video production teacher here at Bunnell High School. I'm excited to be talking with all of you today about our video courses. I have an extensive background in film and video, and I'm excited about sharing my knowledge with all of you. Currently, we offer Video Production 1, Video Production 2, and Advanced Video. All three classes are fun and hands-on. Both Video 1 and 2 are semester courses, while the Advanced Video runs for a full year. Video 1 is an introductory course. We learn the fundamentals of video production through a mix of hands-on and other types of activities. You will learn to work with cameras, lights, microphones, and all about the three phases of production. Projects include opening title sequences, personal documentaries, and movie trailers. Video 2 builds on what is learned in Video 1, but we take things a few steps further. You will work in groups to produce a wide range of projects, including commercials, how-to videos, music videos, and even a short film. Students in Video 2 also get the opportunity to produce the Bulldog Bulletin, which is our newscast, right here on this set. Advanced Video is a fully hands-on course that allows students to participate in a wide range of productions. Next year, we will be producing marketing videos for local businesses and a variety of short films, among many other projects. You will also get the freedom to produce something of your own choice. These courses all feed into one another. For most students, these courses will be engaging, fun, and allow you to have a creative outlet. It will also provide those interested the opportunity to assemble a body of work that will allow you to gain employment in the field of video production right out of high school. Thank you for watching, and I truly hope to see all of you in my classes.
Hello there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Verdashka, and I'm here to taking this opportunity to give you some brief information on a couple courses that are offered here at Bunnell High School. Manufacturing and transportation. I'm going to start with manufacturing, tell you what it is all about, and then we'll get into our transportation. So let's start off with coursework. There are 3 levels of manufacturing. Introduction to Manufacturing, it's a semester course, followed by Manufacturing 2 and Advanced Manufacturing. I'm going to start with an introduction, give you some information about what we do, what kind of things we do, what kind of projects we do, what kind of tools we use, and anything else that may come in useful. And then we'll follow up with Manufacturing 2 and Advanced Manufacturing, which is basically a continuation on more advanced level. So to give you a brief overview of what manufacturing is all about, we're concentrating on woodworking. Woodworking is something that we take a piece of lumber and we turn into something that can be used on a regular basis, in a daily basis at home, whether it's games or something that can be used in cooking. And I'll give you some examples and show you examples in a second. The goal is to show you how to use some of the basic hand tools and power tools safely. And my students to understand is that you don't need to have all the fancy tools in the world. You can literally take some of the basic hand tools and power tools and use them to create some absolutely fantastic things. We go through material estimating, we go through the cost of it. Obviously, planning is very important. Using math, measure twice, cut once. I'm sure most of you have heard that saying is important as anything else. Other things. We give you an introduction in SketchUp. SketchUp is a software that's very intuitive. It's very sort of hands-on. It's used by architects and woodworkers alike. I like SketchUp because the learning curve, it doesn't take that long to cut onto it, and you can create some absolutely fantastic things as well. So let me show you some of the examples of some of the things that students did this year. Well, this is one of the things that we did not do. We didn't get that far, but here's an example of what you can do with SketchUp. All right, so if down the road you want to design your own house or your kitchen, you are more than welcome to. So this is a little bit more advanced than what we did, but we can certainly build on it. Here you can see a little bandsaw box that was created by one of the students using bandsaw, being ability to putting things together, different types of joinery and things like that. Very neat little project. This is one of the more popular projects that a lot of advanced students like to do. They use the CNC machine, which we do have here at Bunnell, and they design their own guitars and they actually put them together as well. So here's some examples of it, as you can see. This is one of the last thing that we did in our introductory course. Students were able to used 3 different types of hardwood to create their own style of cutting boards. They get to use joiner, planer, radial saw, drum sander, you name it. There's a bunch of things that you get to experience doing this project. And you can take this home and use it on a daily basis. Here's another one, little drink caddy that was designed and created by one of the students. Nice little thing, could potentially be a little gift for somebody else as well. Here's a little toolbox that's coming up. We're probably going to be doing some of that. So as you can see, we're just scratching the surface. I want you students to be able to imagine themselves putting things together, fixing things, building things. This is what manufacturing is all about. So if you like to work with your hands, if you like to put things together, learn about different techniques, this is the class for you. So now we're going to switch over to transportation. Transportation has a very similar setup as manufacturing. There's an introductory class, which I'll expand upon a little bit more in a second. Transportation 2, a year-long course, and advanced transportation as well. During our introduction to transportation, the emphasis is on taking a small engine. We take it apart, we'll learn about different parts, different system, and the goal is to put it back together and obviously start it again. You get to use some basic hand tools. You get to obviously learn about different systems that can, at the end of the day, transfer to larger systems like cars and any other internal combustion engines. Once you finish with that introductory course and you get a good feel for it, you like it, you want to move on and learn more, that's where you take transportation 2. That's where we start doing things a little bit more hands-on with the actual cars. We do have some cars in the shop that we can work on. You learn how to use a lift, properly lift, rotate tires. We obviously learn about the engine, top and bottom of it. We do all kinds of testing, compression testing, leak down testing, changing spark plugs, ignition coils is obviously something that we do as well. We'll learn about some of the basic electrical systems, which nowadays it seems like there's a lot more to it as well. Cooling system, starting system, those are some of the things that you would do in transportation too. And once you pass that, you move on to advanced transportation. This is where we continue with it, and we try to get a little bit more depth in terms of some of the other systems that are out there. So the goal is for you to be able to, if you want to, maintain your own car and know what you're doing with some basic tools as well as with manufacturing. When you open that hood of the car, you know where you're looking at. You know how to do some basic maintenance, changing some things without any difficulties. And ultimately, if there is something wrong with your car, potentially problem solve it as well. So hopefully you will find this information useful to you. If you have any questions about any of the topics that were presented here, please don't hesitate to stop by A101 or A1017. I'll be more than happy to show you some things and answer some of the questions. So if you are one of those individuals that likes to work with your hands, put things together, take things apart, learn about system, and problem solve, those are the classes for you. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Smith, and I am one of the business ed teachers here at Bunnell High School. I wanted to talk to you about the elective offerings that I have for next school year, the 2021-2022 school year. I teach 3 separate elective classes: sports and entertainment marketing, management and entrepreneurship, and business law. So let's take a look at each one of these exciting programs. All right, sports and entertainment marketing, I got a quick video here. So let's take a quick look at that and see what we might be covering in this class. As you can see, sports and entertainment marketing explores the exciting world of creating and promoting exciting events and entertainment options, and how products and services use the exposure that sports and entertainment can uniquely provide. You probably saw some Nike logos, maybe some other logos, a Wilson logo for sure, in that slight little clip I showed. We're going to teach you how to make money and how to promote your product and service using sports and entertainment venues. The next class I want to talk about is management and entrepreneurship. All right, this is a really hands-on class. This course will not only teach you how to run your own business, but will also allow each class to form its own business and run it through our partnership with Junior Achievement. It's hands-on and provides valuable life experience. Most importantly, come build your resume with us because it gives you a lot of valuable experience. The last class that I teach is business law. This class focuses on the legal aspects of business, including ethics, entering into a contract, negotiation, and consumer and sales law. All right, these are all things that people do every day. Learn about your legal rights and responsibilities. This is the perfect class for a student who wants to get ahead in today's fast-paced world. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at smithsc@stratka12.org. Once again, that's smithsc@stratka12.org, or simply stop by my room, which is C124. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Greetings and welcome to the instrumental music portion of the electives showcase. My name is Mr. Miller. I'm finishing off my 35th year here at Bunnell, and I do the music, instrumental music portion of the program here at Bunnell High School. So I'm going to be as brief as I can, and if anybody has any questions, you can pop down and see me in room G1. But basically, if you play an instrument and you blow into that instrument, like a flute, clarinet, trumpet, a brass, or woodwind instrument, you might want to consider being part of the concert band or the wind ensemble. The wind ensemble is an audition group for the most advanced players. It's an honors credit class, and the concert band is for students who are just starting out playing or have been playing just a couple of years. If you're interested in either of those, just come and see me, let me know what you want to do, and we can work something out for you. Even if you played an instrument at Flood and haven't picked it up in a couple years, we'd be more than willing to have you as part of the program. The second option is if you strum something or you play something on a drum head. That's called sectional band. And sectional band is for drummers, guitar players, keyboard players, anybody that's in what you would consider a rhythm section. And again, we take all levels of talent in that group. And I like to call that group more fun than a student should be allowed to have in a high school class, because they play music and it's a lot of fun. The final option for you is called Music Theory Early College Experience, or ECE. And this is a class that is really not for the faint of heart. This is a college level class. If you complete the class and pass it with a score of 75 or better, you get a total across the year, you get 6 UConn credits, which is something that you can use at any university that you want to go to, and it saves you and your parents a lot of money. So music theory is basically the study of music. We study scales, we study key signatures, we study chords and inversions of triads, seventh chords, and chord progressions. And we do a lot of analysis. We do Mozart analysis and we do Bach analysis. And it is really a first year college level type class. If you're interested in that, let me know. It's not really a class if you've never read music in your life. It's not that kind of class. But even if you've never read music in your whole life, we'd love to have you and we can teach you what you need to know. So again, Mr. Miller, room G1, stop down and see me anytime and ask me questions, or you can email me at millerj@stratfordk12.org. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Enjoy the rest of the showcase.
Hi everybody, my name is Miss Callahan. I'm the choir and theater director here at Bunnell. I just wanted to go over some of the courses that I teach here and that the school offers for your electives. What's really important to know is that a music elective is an arts credit. It's not just art courses. So if you're considering music at all and you need an arts credit, please sign up for one of our courses. So the first one I teach is concert choir. Concert choir is a non-audition choir that anyone can join. We do a variety of music. I take everybody's consideration into what music we do for our concerts. We have 2 concerts a year. We have the holiday concert around December and then a spring concert around May or June. And we have been doing a lot of fun trips throughout the year. This past year, we performed at Radio City Music Hall right before the Rockettes came out for the Christmas Spectacular. And for this coming spring, we are going to see the Phantom of the Opera also. So I always try and plan some fun trips where students can get other experiences that they wouldn't receive in the classroom. So if you enjoy singing or if you need an arts credit, please consider joining choir. It's a really great class. And the next level up is select choir. This is an audition choir. I do auditions at the end of the school year, and I will take some at the beginning of the school year also. This is an advanced group, so you are expected to read music. You're expected to be able to do the difficult music that we pick in general, and there is more of a classical aspect in this group, so it's not all just pop or simple music. So it's much more difficult. This group is also expected to perform at football games in the fall and other events around the town, like we did a tree lighting this past December, and anytime we're called on to do the national anthem at school events. So if you are interested in being in choir in general, you can always reach out to me, and I'm happy to try and accommodate you and to make sure that you get into the class. The next course that is a full year is the theater arts class. So it is a full year course. You learn things from basic history of theater all the way to how do you produce a theater program, how do you run a play or musical, setting up background and sets, improvisation, different aspects of acting. And also, since there is a vocal piece, you do some singing in this course also. We also focus a lot on theater, musical theater, and so we really watch different performances, and I try my best to get us into situations where we can go and see live theater rather than just watching it. And then our final course is Intro to Piano. This is a intro course for piano, so it's not just anyone that can play. You're highly encouraged to join this class if you haven't played before. This is just working on basics. You learn anything from scales, learning how to play these instruments, learning how to read sheet music, other ways to learn piano, like using videos, learning by ear, and so on. This course is a half year, and by the end, you will be able to play songs, and you pick the songs for your midterms and your finals. It's all based on what you want to do, and we do a couple projects that are all mainly computer based. And so if you're looking for an arts credit, this is another great option. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Again, my name is Ms. Callahan. I hope to see you soon in our music classes.
Attention, juniors and seniors. Something big is coming soon, and it's called Project Adventure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God ready me.
See your guidance counselor for more information.
Welcome to Bunnell Culinary. As prospective culinary students, this would be the room that you would be learning in next year. You may be able to tell that everything looks brand new, and that's because it is. We just put this room together over this past summer of 2020 and are looking to officially open it this spring of 2021. Lots of new pieces of equipment to learn about and with. That is our pizza oven, TurboChef pizza oven. These are our new convection ovens. And you can see this is going to be an industrial model class. This is not home economics. We're going to actually teach you how to cook like a professional chef. Knife skills, chopping, dicing, slicing, mincing, chiffonade, julienne, all these cool words that you never heard before, you'll be learning about. Also, we'll be touching on our yeast breads and baking and pastry and things of that nature. But really what I want to focus on is this quote right here. Teaching food and nutrition might be viewed as the single most important educational activity of a society. If persons do not learn to obtain and consume food so as to sustain themselves and their dependents, all other learnings are irrelevant. Pretty deep. But you need to know how to feed yourself in a healthy way so you can cook for yourself and for the ones that you love. Here are lots of our new toys. This room right here is called our bistro room. I hope that doesn't get you too dizzy. And it's still being put together, but coming back to our new toys, this is our smoker. This is something called an anti-griddle in this box right over here, which allows us to freeze things as soon as it touches the surface. So instead of cooking it, it will freeze it. This is an extra juicer. Our meat grinders. This is a machine called sous vide. We'll get into a little bit of molecular gastronomy. That's the science of cooking, which is really neat. And that's our ice cream machine right here. We've got 3 of these babies. They're awesome. But we'll learn how to make the ice cream bases and the mix-ins and all that other fun stuff to go along with it. There's other 2 that are sitting over there on the floor. And our juicing machine. So these are just some of the fun pieces of equipment that you'll be able to get your hands on. This is a hands-on course selection here at Bunnell, and one that will keep you interested the whole time that you're in class. Hope to see you in the fall of 2021. Have a great summer, and make sure you check that box for culinary arts.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Garcia, teacher of the Teaching Pathway at Bunnell High School. We have a lot of classes that we actually offer. The first one is Child Development 1, which is a half-year class focusing on prenatal development, infancy, pregnancy, birth, and infancy. So there's a lot going on with that course, and that is typically what we do as the introduction course. The next class that we offer is the Child Development 2, which takes off where the first one ended, which is going to include toddlers and preschoolers, as well as parenting styles, how to guide behavior, and child safety. This is also where we start to offer the baby project, where you get to take home a baby if you wanted to. There is an alternate as well. So I don't want that to sway you from not taking the course. The next courses that I have to offer are Early Childhood Education 1 and 2. It's 2 half-year courses, so I intend that to be a full year class essentially. And with that, students are eligible to earn 3 college credits with HCC, which is nice. And we focus on how to teach preschoolers. So we focus on equity and diversity for young children. We teach how to teach math, how to teach science, how to teach literacy, and like going through different subjects, how to build a center, how to organize a classroom. So there's a lot of different things with what we're teaching here. And one of the nice things about this class is that there are also 4 field visits that we're going to be attending 4 different schools in the area to actually focus on what schools should look like. So we're going to be attending HCC's lab school. We're going to be attending an infant toddler center, Vicky Soto School, as well as Eli Whitney. So there are different field visits as well that can help to prepare you and understand what programs should look like. The next class that we offer is actually Digital Tools, Text, and Literacy. It is 3 college credits with Southern, and it is a half-year course that is a book study about Enrique's journey, which is about immigration. And it's a very interesting book. But with that, we're going to be learning about how to better use technology and increase our skills with that. And one of the things that is good to know about that course is that it actually works as a general education elective for Southern. So even if you are not planning on going into education, it does work for other majors as well as their technology requirement. The next class that we have to offer is Teachers, Schools, and Society. And this one actually has a 30-hour internship planned where you get to go to another location for 30 hours to work with children. And the main purpose of this course is that you're going to be focusing on how society influences school. So for example, with the societal changes recently, we now offer the Black and Latinos history course, which is one of the recent changes that we have based on the way society has influenced our schools. The next course that we have is Individual Human Development. And this one is actually a UConn course that focuses on lifespan. The best way to describe this is birth through death. It is a 4-year class, but we're going to be covering prenatal and pregnancy in a more advanced way, as well as infancy, but we actually cover the entire lifespan. So there's a dating unit in our teens. We learn about healthy relationships. We're going to be learning about how to work on friendships and that sort of thing. That's in the elementary age. We talk about being able to launch into society and becoming a young adult, the midlife crises, and there's even an elderly unit where I have an elderly simulation kit that you can be old for the day, which is always funny. With that, there's a lot of interesting topics with this, and there is also a field experience with this as well, where you have that 30-hour internship. So there are quite a few options to get out of the school building with the different courses that I have.